So we just read the Pentagon statement. They say this is a distinctly different situation than what we're seeing in Israel with Hamas. But what's your take on this? What we saw there in Syria, do you believe it's connected at all? Is this in any way the escalation that so many of us are worried about?
I mean, the question is this essentially one theater of conflict? I mean, the U.S. is targeting IRGC Revolutionary Guard bases in Syria. Those bases have been used to, attack groups in Israel. They've attacked U.S. fighters in the region. We've had 12 attacks on bases housing U.S. personnel in Iraq, 4 in Syria since this war began. And the concern has always been that this would not remain a war isolated to Gaza because of the presence of Revolutionary Guard proxies across the region. We've been watching the northern front with Hezbollah very closely. But again, this situation with attacks on U.S. personnel in the region by Iranian-linked groups is very worrying. And again, if we look at the path of escalation, it could come through such attacks.
So, Helima, I want to ask you, you said something that really made my ears perk up at least. You said the question is this one single theater of war? For investors, is it better if it's one single theater of war or if the U.S. is tangentially involved in Israel-Hamas through support financially, but also making strikes in a different area of the Middle East, and it's two separate things? I mean, which one is actually more concerning?
We have seen oil prices basically come off a bit this week because of a view that this would be a more limited conflict. If we were to see escalation, significant escalation beyond the borders of Gaza, I think that would cause investors to be very concerned. And Iran is the big subject of concern. Iran is such a large oil producer. They have targeted ships before in the Straits of Hormuz, where 17 million barrels of oil flows through every day. So any type of escalation involving Iranian-linked groups, and again, these were attacks on the Revolutionary Guard's sites in Syria, any indication that Iran is becoming more deeply involved in this conflict, I think that would be very worrying to investors and, frankly, to the U.S. government as well.
I would imagine so. All right, I want to touch on your wheelhouse right now, oil prices. While we were talking, Brent crude, the international benchmark, it actually crossed $90 a barrel, the entire oil market moving higher this morning. How does this impact oil?
This is the big concern for oil, anything involving Iran, because we have seen Iran has not been afraid of targeting energy assets in the region before. In 2019, when the U.S. ended exemptions for importers of Iranian oil, we had a series of attacks on tankers in the Straits of Hormuz, which culminated actually in September of that year in a serious attack on Saudi Arabia's Abqaiq facility, which knocked out half the country's production temporarily. Again, we are not there yet, but the Iranians have showed a willingness to target energy assets in the region. So any indication that this war is expanding to involve Iran in a deeper way is going to make market participants very nervous.
All right, Helima, we mentioned you just returned from Saudi Arabia, part of that big summit that includes Jamie Dimon, a lot of other global business leaders. Give us a sense. You have a lot of experience. I'll let people Google it. We're not going to run down your whole resume, but it's vast. Give us a sense of how you see the temperature in the region. You visit the Middle East quite a bit as part of your business that you do. You have your finger on the pulse of the oil market. What is the general temperature?
What I was really struck by was the speakers on stage were very focused on deal flow, on the Saudi Arabia investment opportunities, Vision 2030. So there were some passing comments about the war, obvious anxiety about the war. The Saudi finance minister calls for urgent de-escalation. But on stage, the focus was really still on the enormous business opportunities presented by the Saudi Arabia reform effort. But in the corridors of the conference, there was obviously concern about what are the red lines that could bring more groups into this conflict. Everyone is watching whether we'll see a ground invasion of Gaza by the Israelis. That was seen as something that could potentially bring in Hezbollah. Again, concern was expressed about the attacks on U.S. personnel in the Gulf. So off stage, the question was, what are the tripwires for a broader conflict?